Welcome to Sign with JP. I'm your host, your teacher, JP. Welcome to my classroom. And today we're learning ASL signs for things around the house. And this is going to be a fairly quick list of signs in alphabetical order of things around the house. This is part 1 of 2. So make sure you finish this one, go on to part 2. If you're ready, let's get going. The first one, and it's oftentimes the very first thing that we notice, touch, hit, get mad at in the morning, is the alarm. That's right. Hold out your non-dominant hand and then make a number 1 in the other one, and we're just going to tap it along like it's ding, 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 right? Alarm. And where do you usually wake up from with the alarm? Your bed. Bed is with one hand, and we just lean our head kind of on the bed. Bed. Next is the bathroom. Usually the first place most people head. And all we're gonna do is make a T, this is the letter T, and we shake it. Don't twist it, not up and down. Make sure the palm is out, and we just shake it. Shake it. T, why is it a T? For toilet. This is the most common sign for the bathroom. There's also, if we initialize it with an R and we bounce it like that, bounce it is restroom. Shaky T, toilet or bathroom, and then the restroom. When we're in bed and we're cold, we're gonna reach down, grab our blanket and pull it up. Okay, so we have the blanket. Blanket. What about when it's time to clean up? We need to grab a broom. So our non-dominant hands are floor, and then this is the broom bristles, and we are sweeping or the broom. Next is chair. Take 2 fingers on each hand, like this, put them together, put your non-dominant hand down, and then the other one kind of taps it, okay? That is a chair. Chair. Next is to clean up or to clean. Take your non-dominant hand like we did with broom, okay? But this time we're gonna put the hand flat on top and push it out off the fingers. Clean or clean up. Part of cleaning up is going into the closet. So hold out your non-dominant finger. Imagine that is your closet rod, okay? And then we hook the other finger. These are the hangers, the hooked part of the hangers, and they go on the rod, the closet rod. Okay, and so that is the sign for closet. And so what goes in the closet? Clothes. Clothes. We take 5 hands, put them palms toward us, and we're gonna swipe the thumbs kind of like down our chest. That is clothes. Clothes. Next is to cook. Take your non-dominant hand, again, palm up, and we're going to flop the other one back and forth. It's like we're flipping something over in the pan and we flip it over again, and so we are cooking. And when it's time to rest, you want to sit down, but not in a chair. You want something a little softer, a little bigger. You want the couch. Couch is a combination of chair, and then we're going to hold C hands down and drag and spread it out. So we're showing a long thing that you sit on. This is actually a classifier. It's not the sign for couch, but is a classifier representing a long chair. Okay, so just to give you some reference, it could be a bench, it could be the couch, okay? It could just be anything, maybe a long stool, okay? Anything that is a long thing to sit on. So we're gonna sign the chair first, so something you sit on, and then now we're describing it with the classifier. Next is curtains. Curtains is easy. We're gonna take 4 hands, not 4 hands, but the forehand on both hands, and we just bring it on down, okay? So that is curtains. If you're saying like the curtains are like pushed out and down, see, you see it, right? Now you see it. Now that you know what I'm talking about, it's pretty easy. Is it the curtains straight down? Is it the curtains over here? Maybe it's the curtains like this, right? You want to close them or open them. Curtains. Next is dirty. Dirty, you're going to take your hand, put it right underneath your chin, and wiggle your fingers. Dirty. And what happens when stuff is dirty? They have to get cleaned. You're getting it. You are getting it. Next is door. Door, you're gonna take your hand, we're gonna make a B, which is fingers together and thumb in. Make 2 of them, palms out, not looking at you, all right? Palms out, you should be looking at the back of your hands, put them together, and then we're just going to move it, open and close one of them, okay? Your dominant hand should be the one that moves, open and close, okay? If you want to say open the door, we make one big movement, and close the door is one big movement. But door in general is a small repeated movement. Next is dry or the dryer. They're gonna be the same sign. We're gonna take a 1 finger, put it right underneath your chin and pull it as we curl the finger. Okay, you might see it right here. That's okay too. I tend to do mine underneath my chin. If you see it here, that's just an accent or a variation, okay? So dry. If we're talking about clothes and we put them in the dryer, okay, same thing. Or I'm wet and I need to dry myself. Dry. These next 2 are kind of simple and easy once you get it. But a fan, like a ceiling fan, we just point up and we go in a circle because that's what they do. So that's a fan up there. How about a floor? Well, floor, we're just gonna put our hands flat and go out because we're showing the floor. Make sure it is lower, right? You don't wanna put it up here because now we have like the ceiling. That's not what you want. You want the floor. Oh, interesting. Next, very important part of the kitchen is the freezer and the fridge. Freeze, we're gonna put our hands, 5 hands out, and we pull them towards ourselves as we curl the fingers. That is to freeze or the freezer, okay? And in the fridge, we're going to open and close the doors, okay? Oftentimes, it's REF, open the door and close the door. But within the family or in your home, it's pretty obvious what you're talking about and you can get by with just this or just that. How about furniture? I'll be honest, I don't like this sign because it's so boring. It's an F for furniture and it's just a little wiggle side to side. It's like all of a sudden the creativity ran out when they got to this sign, furniture. So if you're talking about the house, which house we're gonna make a roof and walls, okay, that's the sign for a house, and then you have furniture that's in the house. Okay, furniture. What about garage? Garage with your non-dominant hand, you're gonna put a palm down and you're gonna raise it up a little bit because this is actually the ceiling of the garage. Then we do a number 3 hand shape. This is 3, okay? This is what's called a classifier, which means it represents something. It's not a sign itself, for a car. So when I have this and then the car goes like in, right? It's going into there. That's the garage. 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 Do you remember the sign for house? That's right, roof and walls. And what do you need to get into the house? A key. Hold your non-dominant hand, palm kind of sideways, and you're gonna take a crooked finger. This is also an X hand shape. Put it right in your palm and twist it, kind of like you're starting the car. Okay, that is the key or keys. And last sign for this video is the kitchen, which is very similar to cook. How do you sign cook? That's right, we go back and forth right here. Kitchen is the same sign, but instead of this hand shape, I'm going to make a K. A K is gonna be 2 fingers. Put your middle finger forward and touch the middle knuckle of your middle finger with your thumb. Okay, that's the letter K. And we're going to do the same motion with a K. So cook, kitchen. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you learned a lot. Go through this, learn as much as you can. And as always, I always ask, like and follow these videos if they're helping, if you're learning, and leave me a comment about what you liked, what you didn't like, so I can improve and serve you better. And let me know what kind of signs you would like to see in the future. I'm JP, keep on signing.